Shalom, shalom. This is Kaparia, a.k.a. Pops, out of GMS Chicago with a brief sit-down. Before I get started, though, like always, I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, to the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York, elder bishops out of Connecticut. Want to send double honors because they do rule well. For the brethren around the world, pushing this truth uncut, unfiltered, giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly of the scriptures, correctly breaking down the prophecies and interaction with the people on the planet. I send a hearty shalom. For the hopeful elect, I hope this is edifying. For the aquath, the few and the true, this listens to say the chair to keep doing so. But for the scorn, scalp, reprobate, 2/3 Israelites and 17 other nations, one in the midst of Jacob's trouble, it's getting worse. Anyway, as you can see, this was a short. It says International Space Station. Okay, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna let this play, and then I'm going to and basically the description. When I saw this, it came to mind is this one. I'm gonna get that one first and put it in here, and I'm gonna let this play, and I'm gonna put some more things on it. Let me go get this scripture here. Get it in two different places. Get it here first. Psalms 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Basically, what this is saying is that the Lord is going to make these people tell on themselves, okay, in some form or fashion, all the time. And we say this, and we talk about this a lot about this Edomite, which is what the world called the social construct called the white man, which is the Caucasian, okay, Caucasus Mountains. That's where he was dwelling at, and things of this nature. So anyway, but he's going to make them tell on himself. And the telltale was the fact that when he said he went to the moon, even in the old pictures, how did something get to the moon before the landing did, is the question. That isn't a question. It's a solution to the answer. If that was supposed to be the first people on the moon or the first landing on the moon, then how did the camera crew get up there first? Okay, and when they left, and then why is it that nobody ever went back? This Edomite, wherever he goes into a destructive mode of trying to use resources and everything else that he can get and exploit and get rich from, right? So why wouldn't he go back up to the moon? One, which is the main one, is something called the Van Allen belt. Okay, the Van Allen belt. Now let me look that up and pull that up. Okay, the question is, what is the Van Allen belt? Van Allen radiation belts. The Van Allen belt refers to the Van Allen radiation belts, which are zones of energy, charged particles trapped by Earth's magnetic field. These belts, typically two permanent donut-shaped rings, protect the planet from harmful solar and cosmic radiation, but pose a hazard to satellites and human space missions. Okay? Aspect. Location and structure. The inner belt is centered at an altitude of about 3,000 kilometers or 1,860 miles, while the other belt is centered around 15,000 to 20,000 at 9,000 above the surface. The the region between them is sometimes called the safe zone. There is no safe zone. Okay, there is no safe zone, and the reason that you can say that is because of the fact that it encompasses composition and origin. Okay, let's see. Okay, and then you can sometimes get third radiation belts. Okay. Right. So basically, it's about, and we used to say this all the time, it's about 300 to 400 miles above Earth. Okay, about 400 miles above Earth. Okay, that type of thing. Okay, so with that being the case, we go back to this.
You're calling from outer space. Okay, tell me where you calling from? The International Space Station. You're calling from outer space. You sure were. You're in the path of the solar flares when the storm hit. You say your name was Austin? My name is Grant. How do you want to tell me what's going on up there? Is there anything I can help you with? Unless you can cure acute radiation syndrome from 300 miles away. Radiation? No, I'm so sorry.
See, from 300 miles away. Now you saw what it told you in the AI. But like I said, when we talk about this Van Allen belt, we say
I'm so sorry. Everybody down there.
yeah. So like I was saying, so when we used to report on this thing, we said it's about 400 miles or so up above the surface of the Earth, and it's that neighbor, and it circles the whole Earth. So how could you go through that? As you see, this person here and this another. But you see, what people don't realize is, like I said, that Psalm 64:8, that their own tongue shall fall upon them, is their way of telling. But like I said, we used to talk about this from the standpoint of first of all, they don't go by the Bible; they go by the Talmud, and the Talmud basically gives out the instructions of, if you going to do an evil on a person, then you have to tell them of that evil either before you do it, or and it's another tell them so that the evil doesn't come back to you or isn't counted to you. Okay, so that, how did they cover that? Doing the so-called moon landing, they call themselves recording it. But who was on the moon then to do the recording? If that was supposed to be the first man that walked on it, didn't he say one small step for man, one giant step for mankind, or whatever the case it might be? Isn't that what he said? Isn't that how it's supposed to went down? So, but who was up there doing the recording of this at the same time is the question you got to ask yourself. So they basically told you that they were lying. They showed you that they were lying to you even while they was doing it. So now let me get some more. Let me let this finish playing.
The atmosphere is protected. He's doing it. Okay. There's one thing. Everybody down there is the atmosphere is protected. He's doing it. Okay. There's one thing you can do for the actually. Carolyn Langston. This is Carolyn Hampton. That's impossible. My husband said. Melissa. Huh? Melissa, I don't have enough time, so I need you to listen, okay? But remember, all the insurance, bank information's on the computer. In the folder named boring crap, I know. What's going on? Why are you... Oh. Yeah. Stop, Daddy. Yep. Come say hi, honey. Hi, Daddy. Hi. I miss you. I missed you too, baby. When are you coming home? I'm giving everything on earth to be done right now. You know that, right? But you're not even on earth. Can you make me a promise? Promise to do whatever Mama says. I will give her a hand and Julie's help. I promise. Good. I want you to know. I love you both. You live in. Mommy's crying. I'm not. I'm not crying. Look out the window and wave up at the sky. What? I can't see you. I can see you, but you will always be okay because I'll be you. Okay? Yes, Daddy. I'm waiting. Daddy? Are you here? Daddy? Daddy? Okay, tell me what you call me.
Okay. So, like I said, so they tell the lie that they went to the moon. So let me go get that last couple of scriptures real quick. Actually, I want to get that Psalms 64 and 8 in the Amplified. Let me see what it's saying in the Amplified. And 8. Psalm 64 and 8. And they will be made to stumble, their own tongues turning against them. All who gaze upon them will shake their heads and flee away. Like I can't believe the line that this motherfucker is telling. You shake your head like, I can't believe that this motherfucker lied. Man, I don't even need to be around this motherfucker. He lies so much, man, that he can't even keep his lies straight. And that's exactly what this man does. Okay? That's exactly what this man does. This Edomite, the ruler of the planet in these end times. Let me get the next one. That 8 and 48. No, that ain't it. Let me see. It is 8 and 44. Okay. All right. John 8 and 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. See, that's in red. That's Yahawah himself speaking, describing this Edomite. Okay, man of perdition. Okay, let me put that up there, because he is the man of perdition. He speak lies. Okay. Let's see. From the womb. Okay. There goes Psalm 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. The wicked are estranged from the womb, and they go straight as soon as they are be born, speaking lies. Okay. Ugh. Let me see what that's 58:3 in the Amplified. Let me see what it's going to say that. That again? So 53, yeah. So 58:3. The ungodly are perverse and estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they are born, speaking lies. Okay. Now let's go and get one more scripture. Uh, no, I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna end it there. So this man is a liar. That's what he does. He can't get around it. 'Cause that's all he knows. And that's pretty much it. So, like I said, this man does this, speaks these things, tell you this, and everything is a conspiracy theorist that goes against what it is that they say. Okay? But then we bring you the truth, and y'all want to tell us that we the ones that tell lies. So, okay, real quick, so you know, the Edomite is a liar, the man of perdition, and that's the way it goes. So, hey, quick little lesson. Saw this, made me think of that International Space Station and all these other things. Okay. So with that, hope that's edifying. Real quick, real short, real to the point. So with that, sending all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahawah, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, and Kakwadash. Hopefully like a hearty shalom, and that's the world of Baba Ball.